Hello everyone. Oh, let me actually turn down my damn switch so I'm not getting copyrighted in Animal Crossing. But hi everyone, HPJ here, and it is time to it's time for a new adventure. It is time to play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage on Steam in Steam Labs. Um well, via Steam, and of course, uh, like I cannot wait to play Spyro. I don't have Spyro on right now because I'm actually trying to get everything else situated. And then I also just forgot that I kind of am also like doing a whole bunch of other shit. So yeah, this kind of isn't going the way I wanted it to go initially. But I figured give it some time because the game is loaded. I just need to test the game, and then I need to figure out what the fuck how the fuck this is gonna work. Because in the process of me uploading the game's content right now, I am also what am I also doing? Uh, I I can't even remember. I am also still trying to share stuff. Um, okay, so the roost is open. Oh yeah, for me, you guys who probably don't know, um, Animal Crossing is a thing we're gonna be talking about too. I don't think I have a limit of spoilers because it's Animal Crossing. How much spoilerific can you get? Hold on, guys. Actually, I am live with going live and a new venture. Oh wait. All right. If that ain't a good segue into what I'm playing, I don't know what is. See? Harpie. Enter. Alright. Just want to make sure. Okay. Yep. Alright, so yeah. I am very much ready for um today's game because I love me some Spyro. I know there's a lot of other people who love Spyro. There's a lot of other people who cannot wait to play some Spyro. And um I'm one of them. I'm definitely one of them. If you guys are new to the channel, hi, hello, welcome. I am Harpie Player Joe. I am a YouTuber, a YouTube and Twitch content creator, and I play video games because I love playing video games when I am on stream. And today's choice of stream is Spyro 2. Ripto's Rage for the for Steam, because God, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I did not know how gorgeous it was actually going to be until I actually looked at it, and I was like, oh my god. So we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it soon actually, because I am just finishing up right now promoting the channel on Discord, and I'm also going to promote on yeah, my Discord stuff is ready to go. I'm just very excited because I am a huge fan of Spyro. And I have a lot to talk about with Spyro. Oh my god. Do you guys know how much like information I'm about to drop today for you guys on Spyro? It is ridiculous. Cause that's how good of a game Spyro is. Like Spyro is one of the later PlayStation 2 games. But don't let it fool you. Spyro was one of the games that really did get a lot of people near and far into the PlayStation. And hold on, because I am tangled the fuck up. Oh my god, I am so tangled the fuck up. Okay, there it goes. There we go. Alright, so, you will hear the game in the background soon enough. I'm looking for my controller. So don't worry. You guys are gonna hear the game soon. Quick game. Oh, quick game. And quick game. Okay. So hold on one second. Main setup. Actually, my main setup has to change because I kinda did not expect. No, I kinda did expect it. I just kind of screwed up and didn't really think about where I was going with this. So hold on. Let's get Spyro on screen. Make sure Spyro is nice and big for everyone to see. Right? It's so fucking gorgeous. And I hope it plays out well because, oh my god, I'm gonna put so much effort into this. So this is what would legitimately be a very casual role run of Spyro 2. Hold on, I have to change everything. An adventure begins. Alright. So, Reignited Trilogy, Adventure Platformer, PvP, Casual. No, it's not PvP. Casual English Platformer. Hold on, we're gonna also put. Is Spyro here? No, he's not here. Okay, so it's gonna be 100%. I will be doing as much of it 100% as possible. For those who don't know what 100% is for me, personally, that is getting all of the talisman, getting all of the orbs, because, oh boy, orbs, and collecting all of the gems, which is very possible because the final unlock for the game is, of course, well, in my opinion, should always be the Super Fireball upgrade that you get in this game. And I can't wait. I can't wait to play this. If you like to... No, I don't want to quit the game. I'm so sorry. Is this my... Oh, you know what we need to do? Save slot. We're going to delete the save slot, actually. This was my test one. We're going to actually make a new. And we're actually going to start here with Spyro 2. In the future, like Crash, I will play the other entries to the games. The only thing is that I'm going to play the game that I played the most, or I have the most information for, and that's Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. This game, I have history of it. This was the first Spyro game that I ever 100%ed. I don't think I got all of the skill points, but I did get all of the unlockables, all of the abilities, all of the gems, all of the orbs, and all of the talisman, and beat Ripto, which is what we're going to be doing. So that's my 100%. If I do get any skill points, awesome. That's just more things to tally on the board. But, alright. It's time to play Spyro 2 as the adventure begins. If I'm having frame rate issues, just like Crash, I will go through the game. Once we get past the cutscenes, then I will, what I will do is I will fix the picture on my end so that way it can reflect the other end. But yes, this is Tom Kenny. And actually this was Tom Kenny's debut for Spyro series. He started in Spyro 2, and if you guys don't know who Tom Kenny is, he's SpongeBob. Yeah, Tom Kenny is SpongeBob. And this was actually when SpongeBob was making his rounds, if you're going by the original trilogy. Spyro Reignited does not include Carlos Sakuraki, and I butchered that man's name so bad, and I apologize to Carlos. Carlos, as you guys know, was Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, while Tom Kenny was Heifer from Rocco's Modern Life. I guess Carlos got busy with Reno 911, so they asked Tom to step in for him.
But you saw the professor's book.
As you guys can see, the Reignited Trilogy did a lot of upgrades and some would say downgrades to many of the characters, scenes, and everything in the game. These are not all of the original actors and actresses that played in the original games. Tom Kenny, I think, reprised many of his roles in the game, so you guys don't have to worry too much about that. But a lot of the designs are, of course, redone throughout the series. These redones are all done by Toys for Bob. And I know with the controversy that's going on with Toys for Bob and Activision Blizzard, I will just say this. I feel bad for the games, and I feel bad for the fans and those companies that are unfortunately under Blizzard Activision that, they are just such slime balls. They really are. And, yeah, it's just that bad. It's, So, that is my very hard, strong opinion. Is don't make anyone that you work with feel uncomfortable, and God, it's so gross what they did. And I know I shouldn't continue to talk about it, but everyone has talked about it, and I think a lot of people would like to hear my voice on it, and that's my big opinion on it. Also, this is the game in the second game in the trilogy. This game came out before the end of the 2000s. For Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon was 2000 in its release, and this basically used some of the assets from Spyro 2, but there was a lot of big changes in 3 that some say 2 should have had, and I do agree in some of those cases. Hopefully the feed is fine. I can't really see on my end. I actually, yes I can, because I can check it via my phone. So, I'm going to actually see if everything looks pretty legit. Okay, watching the stream. So, everything seems legitimately fine. Let me move around, let me see if it's buggy or if, because when I streamed Crash, I didn't have any problems with Crash as far as I remember, but I did have to fix the screen so that it was less buggy. But this looks like it's working out pretty fine. Oh, also I cut out the motion blur because up until later on in the series, later on in the games with updates, they did not include motion blur. So as we can see, I am definitely playing this off of PC, because I don't own a PlayStation. And God, I wish I owned a 5. But yeah, I am playing this off of my PC, as I did with Crash 3. And God, this game is gorgeous. God, the Switch did not do this game justice. And as much as I do love the fact that it was multi-platform, so that I was able to play this about a year later, there's a lot to actually talk about for both the Reignited Trilogy and the original trilogy when it comes to Spyro. So, I feel like, why don't I begin and go ahead and talk about it? So, what's my history with Spyro as a whole? Late 2000, and I think it was late 2001 or late 2000. I was in 5th grade. I got introduced to Spyro via Crash Bandicoot, where I owned not Spyro 3. I owned CTR, Crash Team Racing, which had a demo code in the manual to play Spyro 2. It was the demo that included 2 of Spyro's levels, which was Magma Cones, and one was Magma Cones and the other was Colossus. We will see Colossus later, because Colossus is probably one of the easier levels to 100% without having to use some of the abilities that you'll get later on in the game. Also to note, Spyro 2 at that time was actually, I think, 2 or 3 years old. So I didn't really have much knowledge about Spyro. I was more focused on Crash because my cousin, I went to his house and he owned Crash 2. I fell in love with Crash 2. I thought Crash was a really amazing game, and that led to me asking for a PlayStation, and I ended up getting it. So how I got Spyro 2 actually was because my grandmother got me some money for my birthday, and at that, the most ironic thing happened. Not only did I get Spyro 2, I got the full collection, the greatest hits collection for the Spyro trilogy. So I got 1, 2, and 3, and I could not wait to play 2 because I had played the demo, and just like many full version games, the demo just yes, and then the full game, which is yes. So we don't even know Laura's name. We're just like, oh yeah, the fawn girl. This is Zoe. This is your checkpoint.
See you around.
Zoe in the game will zap you and it will save your progress. This was something unique to Spyro for, I think, games on the PlayStation started adding autosave. And thank God, because games in the future, autosave is a blessing, and you kids these days do not even know how much we wanted autosave. So we're here in Glimmer. This is the first world of the home of the game. Marco is a tutorial. These are
like you are too.
the gym cutters. They look
come back to Glimmer to see me.
completely different in the original game. Gym cutters were purple. They were not a shade. Ooh, I'll talk to him later. But yeah, gym cutters were not this color in the original game. They were more of a brown. These guys are of a grayish tone or a light brown. But yeah, it's a lot that's going on in this game that's compared to Spyro 1. And just my history on Spyro, I definitely would recommend, if you're a big fan of adventure platformers, definitely would tell you, go pick up Spyro. You will love it, you will enjoy it, and you will have tons of fun. I'll talk about that gate later because they're actually going to not be able to complete a Glimmer. But we're introduced to this guy. This is Moneybags. He is a meme of his own. Throughout the game, you will have to pay Moneybags gems in order to get over stuff.
You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge.
Yeah. Just, don't worry. When you return to Worlds, he won't be there, and the stuff that you need will be gone. Because this is actually the tutorial area, we're gonna get a lot of tutorial stuff. Like, we're gonna be told this is a gem, and basically the hub world, Summer Forest, that we'll be walking into soon. It's basically, like I said, it's your starting area.
Spyro, thanks for
This is
helping us
Twitchy.
fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Yep, they're just giving you see. This is the MacGuffin for the first half of the game. These are the talismans.
This magic portal next to
And
me will
that's
take
the
you to
portal.
Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar.
Another thing I like about Spyro is that they just, you get out and they tell you exactly what's going on. So yeah, this is basically Glimmer. This is your first world. We got a lot of things we can do in Glimmer, besides just, going through Glimmer the first time. I will unfortunately have to come back to Glimmer because I don't have the power-up that I need to get to Glimmer, which is to climb up those ladders. Yeah, Spyro 2.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop
yeah.
of gems. I
Bonza.
tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me.
1-star challenge. Yeah, don't worry, Bonzo. We can do this for you. Hold on. I need to go into. Do I remember we played? Oh, I need to hold the stick, right? Yeah. Bam.
Nice shooting.
All right. So yeah, that was yeah, that's one of the little mini challenges that we'll be playing. And fuck, I forgot how to hover. I guess so. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm trying to hover. This is a technique that actually is new to this game. This is not in Spyro 1, and it definitely is not in the Reignited Trilogy version because they wanted to keep all three of the games similar to the original, completely next to the original versions. Kind of something similar to what it was with Crash Bandicoot Reignited Trilogy. So, just like Spyro 1, Crash also got just like Crash, Spyro also got a quote upgraded version. While Crash got the Insane Trilogy, Spyro got the Reignited. And I, as a 90s kid and a fan of both series, I was so happy. Oh, this is Conga!
Power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Alright, so another one of him. You have one new item in your inventory? Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, so this is our first time seeing Glimmer, and Glimmer's world is supposed to be pretty easy because it's like the tutorial world, if anything. Right now we're using a super power up. For killing an amount of enemies, you're able to use certain thresholds. Thanks to these thresholds, and getting through the challenges,
but I like gems better.
You get these. These are orbs. Orbs are basically your bonus challenges. They're not used to complete levels yet, but you will get them soon. You also, in the PS4 and Steam version, and Xbox version, you get achievements. Now, what I'm going to try to do with this is I'm going to try to see if I can cheese through the hub world or through the second area to get to this part of the game, which no, I can't, but I want to try to see. I think if I take enough speed or get enough, if I take enough speed in flight, the other gym challenge, the other orb challenge is to light these lights up that are in the chasm. You're supposed to not cheat it, and they kind of took that cheat out, or that way of getting through it out. You can fly here using the other power up, and you can fly up this ledge without needing to climb it via the skill, which you get in the second hub world, and you have to pay money that I think double of what you paid for first skill in Glimmer. I mean, in a summer forest. I don't know. I heard it's not possible because of how they structured it, which sucks. But it's just one of those things like, guys, why did you cut that out? It should have been so much easier. But, yeah, alas, they did. So, I'm gonna try to see if I can at least get to, certain parts of this without having to, like, rely on, you know, the need for the other. Yeah, because the only thing I can get was the blue one. Yeah, because I need both. I need the red one, the orange one. I have the green one. There's the purple one and the blue one. So yeah, if I can at least make it through here and get all the other ones, I should be fine. But yeah, while we're doing this org challenge, I can talk some more about Spyro. So the original owners of Spyro were Insomniac. You may know those guys because they do they're worked on two very high-class games right now. One of them is Ratchet and Clank, while the other is Spider-Man. So if you're a fan of both of those series, I definitely would tell you this is one of their big stars. The other is a Doom clone. I can't remember the name off my head, but it's a variation of Doom that Insomniac did before working with Universal to put Spyro on the market. After Spyro 3, you really didn't hear much from Insomniac till Ratchet and Clank. I wasn't trying to do that. I still had a gym challenge. Damn it. But yeah, Spyro 2 and them introduced the whole in between worlds mechanic, and wow, that bugged up. So I will have to change it when I get the chance. In the reignited version, you can spit fire and roll in the sky, which you can't do both, unfortunately. And the gyms don't do the little trick that they did in the original game. Also, this happened. Ripto.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
tacky
hello.
banners.
We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves
And this is
before.
Alora.
My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro.
Hi, I'm Tom
What are
Kenny.
you, some
We know
kind
me
of
from
goat?
SpongeBob.
I'm a fawn, you dork.
And I
Oh,
love this
sorry.
little addition they put
Did you
into the
meet the
game
gem cutters
too.
in
In the
Glimmer?
original, they didn't do
Yeah,
that.
they gave me a souvenir
Alora
too.
did have
They
some of
called
the
it
similar
a
color,
talisman.
They
but
gave you a
she
talisman?
didn't look like this. She
What,
looked
is
more
it special?
faunish
I just stuck
to
it in the
horse and
guidebook you gave
everything,
me.
but yeah,
Well,
this is
there are
her. This is
14
Alora
talismans in Avalon,
in the
and they are
Reignited
all
trilogy.
magical.
A lot of you actually like her
By
new
collecting enough of
design
them, they can be
because
used to
it
defeat
makes her
Ripto.
look more native. This is Hunter,
Where have you been?
Spyro's friend,
got
starting in this game. He's not
Spyro's
the
gonna help us collect
brightest,
the talismans.
I am?
He is.
right?
Spyro, look, there's no
But
way you can get to Dragon Shores right now.
Yeah.
Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter,
Torch
you can't even
Ripto.
keep track of your
Torch
running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans?
I'm making references to
If you come across
glitches
any orbs,
in the
they're
original
important
game.
too. But I'll tell you
And-
about them later.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in
Yeah.
Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
So, fun fact about that delivery. Like I said, a lot of it was changed for the Reignited trilogy. However, they kept the original script. That butterfly right there, if you see blue butterflies, they will allow you to get an additional 1-up. You can flame these little creatures to give Spyro's friend Sparks a change of color, which is your HP. One hit, he turns to blue. 2 hits, he'll turn to green. 3 hits, and he's gone, and then you're on your own for the last hit. I do believe there are power-ups in the third game that actually mitigate that. In later Spyro games, they actually give Sparks an additional color of red, which is your last hit before he's gone. Or actually, no, it's an extra hit point. But yeah, welcome to Summer Forest. This is, like I said, if you guys want beauty, I am glad I give it to you in this variant. You can go back to older worlds if you want to complete them, which what I'm doing now is I'm going back to Glimmer. The reason why I'm going back to Glimmer is because I have not collected all of the things that I wanted. I will, unfortunately, if I can, I'm going to try to exploit Glimmer so that I can get all the stuff in Glimmer. You can speed through the text by holding the depending on what the A button is for you guys, or well, X button if we're talking about Spyro in terms of PlayStation. The smaller enemies are smaller moves. You can flame or charge them. Enemies with metal, they cannot be flamed. They must be charged. Then there are enemies who are too big for your charge attack, so you will flame them. There are enemies in the later levels that you will need a power up to help you take them out. As I said earlier, if you do come to these loved worlds and Moneybags like had a currency that you needed to pay, you will no longer need to pay that currency because you've already paid him, so he will let you use the board. I think there is no exceptions in the game. But Moneybags, since we're on the topic of him, he was introduced in this game and he's actually a staple throughout many of other games for the Spyro series. Moneybags, I don't remember his voice actor, but Moneybags has a lot of dank memes that people love to make reference to. Basically the fact that he is a greedy bear he was supposed to look like a bear in the original game, but because of the limitations that they had on PlayStation, which is weird, you guys have limitations, they decided to just
Great! The super flight power-up is active.
basically turn Spyro, well, they had the stuff for Moneybags, but it was just, you know, how glitchy and weird PS1 games are. So they just decided, alright, well, we'll just give him, we'll give him a weird shaped arm, and it's gonna look like he's holding a money bag, but it's kind of glued to his arm, because, you know, PS1.
Thanks for helping me.
But, yeah, you can also redo challenges. They will just say, you've already got this orb. I know when the orb was selected in the original game, they also showed that as well. The power that we're using here is the Super Flight. It allows Spyro to fly at higher places without having to do crazy shenanigans. What I am going to try to do here is try to use the Super Flight power up without having to use the climb ability that we get later on to exploit this level. Now, as far as Moneybags go, he does not have any levels where he's playable in any of the future games, as far as I know. And he's actually part of the plot point in some later games. He does make an appearance one time in Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, where he takes your gems and you don't get the gems back, from what I'm told. So it's like, yeah, you guys will do a whole lot of work in the fourth game, but it's really bullshit how they play it off. Well, no, I'm gonna get shit. I was trying to get that too. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to light up as many of these as I possibly can, and then hopefully make a dashing leap to get that last one. If I do get that last one, the fun part about that is that it will send me to where the other gem cutter is here in Glimmer, so I can actually get the orb for completing it. And then I'll have all 3 orbs that are in this level without having to use the climbing ability. So yeah, I need is 1 more, and that should be 1, 2. I need 6. 1, 2. Wait, huh? 1, 2. Am I missing one? It says I should have all of them. Alright. It says I have 3 out of 6. Oh, I never got the purple one. Okay. But, or the green one. Okay. So, yeah. It's still an amazing game, though. I think I can I have enough to talk about for each level on its own. The music. Let's actually talk about this. So, Stuart Copeland was the original composer. I think the new composer is Stephen Kovic. And actually, fun fact about this game in particular, Stuart Copeland did come back to reprise his role as main director of the series. Music director of the series. Yeah, Stuart actually came back to help it reignite it. And he even remixed the original intro for Spyro 1. And the main thing that you hear when you're listening to this. If you guys don't know who Stuart Copeland is, he is the drummer for the band known as The Police in the UK. He came to the US in the 90s to basically promote some of their greatest hit album stuff, which is really cool. Please give a listen to Stuart Copeland. He's an amazing man, and I definitely would like for you guys to listen to what this man has to offer to music overall. Stuart also did some music for Amanda Bynes and The Amanda Show. Yeah, I'm not joking. He did music for The Amanda Show. And actually, because of that, a few of the levels in Spyro 1, unfortunately, if you play them with their original music, you could deal with copyright issues because of the whole Amanda show issue. I think I'll have to come back to this, unfortunately, because there's no way I can possibly get this right now. Because if I leave, I think it resets some of the lights. Because I'm supposed to be at 5 out of 6, yeah, and you see here, they're dimming. So I guess that was another way to keep people from trying to glitch ahead in the game, which sucks. So it is what it is. Alright, so while we go ahead and we actually do the other gym challenge, which is to talk to this guy.
These little lizards have eaten my...
Yep. So we're basically just gonna take these and shoot the lizards. These lizards, I hate these lizards. They will appear in other parts of the game, not only as NPCs for Spyro to flame to give Sparks health. I also think they're a plot MacGuffin in a later... They're a plot MacGuffin in a later game. If I'm not mistaken. But also, this is a challenge that's supposed to introduce you to directional shooting, which was something that they did do in some of the later, and not only the earlier games, some of the later games. I don't know if Spyro 1 had it. I know Spyro 2 did, and oh, I can't shoot him. I have to actually get the I have to actually get stuff. Am I missing some guys? Yes, I know in Spyro 2 there is a... Oh, okay. There is the trick for Sparks, which is if you hold down I think it was L2, R2 in the original game, you were able to do L1, L2, R2, L2, L1, and it was to... Are they inside? Fuck, I think they are. I think they're on that ledge. Yeah, they're on that ledge. So I really can't complete this level because I don't have a way to get to the last couple of gems. Oh, there's a blow. Alright, but we're at least gonna get the third one. And then when we come back with the next ability, with the other ability, we will be able to, come on now, we'll be able to get through Glimmer completely. So not only do we need what I believe is Glimmer's first ability, which is the oh, ouch. Okay, which is
You can pick up a rock.
I didn't do that. Okay. Right, 2 more. And then we're just gonna follow path. So yeah, this is also the game that gives us NPCs outside of dragons for Spyro 2. Spyro 2 did a lot of things to improve on Spyro 1. Like you're able to use sparks to find gems. Gems are not in enemies. You can use they're not in enemies, they're actually just all over the world. You just have to search for them. Once you do search for these for the gems and stuff, you're able to get, you know, the full completion. We are at the last part of this challenge. This is to hit this target. I believe this guy moves, right? Yeah, he moves. There we go.
Yay!
Alright, and we saved the crops. And for saving the crops, we get a talisman. I mean, no, we get an orb, not a talisman. But yeah, we got 2 out of the 3 orbs here. We will return to Glimmer to finish Glimmer and get the final orb and the last couple of gems, which unfortunately are up here due to this gem cutter. There's so many ways that you can glitch to jump on some of these gems, and you can hit a couple of these on your own. I think on my own I can only get like maybe 2 or 3 because of how close they are, but yeah, the last couple of gems are up on that ledge, and due to the shortness of distance that they did on the flight power up, we can get it. But we're just gonna, you know, re-see
This
all
magic
the
pearl
stuff
next to me.
for Glimmer, and we've already collected talent. So thanks Zoe for saving the progress. Zoe does save your progress on how many gems you collect, and unlike Spyro 1 and Spyro 3, we have these. These are intro and outro cutscenes that we will see of, you know, what progress Spyro has done to help the inhabitants of that world. So here we have the gem cutters who are, you know, getting the creatures who attack them to get their shit together and work with them instead of against them. Spyro does a lot of this. There's even 2 worlds where Spyro enters and he's playing both sides of the field for he's good guys with one and he's bad guys with the other. That's Zephyr and it's not Fracture Hills, but it's in the same hub world. It's in Autumn Plains. So, some new things for Spyro that Spyro 1 did not have. Spyro can swim. He can also swim underwater, but we need to actually have enough gems to get that ability, which hopefully we can. And then we can use that to explore the rest of this hub world. This hub world is known as Autumn Plains, is known as Summer Forest. The other 2 are Autumn Plains in the Winter Tundra. Sadly enough, there was supposed to be a 4th hub world, but unfortunately there wasn't enough levels to secure it, so Dragon Shores ended up taking place. I don't know what the hell happened with Dragon Shores.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest.
Which I just was
There are
showing.
portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here.
There sure are.
Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you
But
visit.
she just told us in the cutscene. Alright, so yeah, we got our mission for the game. We gotta get all the talismans, we gotta beat Ripto in the face, and we gotta, you know, that will help us get Dragon Shores. So, yeah, we got a lot of work to do here, Spyro. Spyro can run, Spyro can jump, Spyro can fly, Spyro can shoot breath. In addition to that, we're going to be learning how to do a lot of other techniques Spyro has. This is Hunter.
Smash this bridge, so I guess you have to
Hunter
glide across it.
is very
Press the jump
different
button, then press
from what he initially was. But he's more defined now, so you can actually tell that he's a cheetah. Spyro and Crash are basically besties in this game. This is Idle Springs, and I believe the other world that we'll need to go to is over on the other side. That is Colossus, which I cannot wait. Moneybags is here to basically instruct you on how to swim. Well, dive, not swim. You know how to swim because you can swim on top of the water, but you can't dive. And just like Pokemon, you're locked and limited between HMs. He needs headbutt, he needs dive, and he needs rock climb. Oh, but he can only rock climb on certain areas of the game. And these little crevices here are they're going to be portals to hub worlds, to the other hub worlds. There's going to be at least 2 in every stage. One near the boss, and then one near the starting levels. Every world will have them. We actually can get another free orb if I remember. Okay, so here, by going to talk to Hunter, and Hunter is actually right here. So Hunter will be our guide to learn how to fly. So if you're playing on PC or the Xbox, you press A to do a jump.
Okay, not bad.
You press A and then hold to do a glide. Then if you want to hover, you're going to do exactly this. You're going to jump, hold A, and at the edge of a cliff, you're going to press A again. That will give you the hover ability. I'm going to use the hover technique. Hover would have been great in Spyro 1, and I'm kind of glad some people were kind of mad that they didn't include it, because in Crash, oh no, I'm sorry, you play and then you press Y. Oops, my bad. In Crash, Insane Trilogy, Crash 2 gave Spyro, Crash, the ability to, what was it? Oh, there we go. What did they give Crash? Oh, the Crash Dash from Crash 3, which was stupid, but it happened. yeah, shit, what else am I doing right now? Well, alright. Yeah, so he mentions Ocean Seaway. That's actually a level here. That is the... We have enough for money back? No, we don't. So, I think we need 500 gems for money back in order to do the next thing.
Sorry, Spyro.
Yeah, to learn how to swim, but we don't have enough gems. We need 500. So, we can go to one of my favorite worlds in the game. We're gonna go to Colossus, the second world. You could go to Idle Springs, but you won't be able to complete it as needed because you need to learn how to swim. Well, dive, not swim. We know how to swim. But, welcome to Colossus. Colossus is a problem. There's a Yeti in their monastery, and because of them being peaceful, loving creatures, they aren't able to do much to get rid of the Yeti. They were even going to sacrifice this goat, but I think the goat got too scared and bashed its way out of... Oh, yeah. Yeah. So welcome to Colossus. And this is Colossus. I love this music. Oh my god, I would say this for a lot of levels in this game. So
we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers.
So yeah, the other guys will help guide you. Welcome to Colossus. We are in the mountains of Tibet with monks, and they are very telekinetic monks. Well, they're telekinetic in a way of they use chants and incantations to move objects. The home is actually some of Stuart Copeland's work, where he took inspiration from monks in their chants to basically give, you know, the music here. I do believe if we go to the options menu, yeah, you can change the sound. Here we go. You can actually change it between the original version, the reignited version, and then have the dramatic music playing for the reignited version, which you can play between both of the music tracks. And it's so hard to choose because they're all so good. Oh, I wish Crash had this, because that would have helped Crash, especially because of how iconic those music pieces are. Josh Marcel was the guy who worked on Crash's
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged.
He worked on Crash's soundtrack, and I do believe Misty Marcel was the guy who worked on the original series.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Yep. So right now it's inactive because I have not defeated enough enemies. I think I've only defeated maybe 7, and I need 4 more. So I can have a third-person view. Spyro, yeah. Also, Spyro has third-person view. If you hold the right analog stick down, you're able to look around. You can exit by pressing Y, or you can just retap the control stick. Yeah. We're gonna get a lot of Spyro 2 today. Cause oh my god, I am going to play my ass off with this game. So I at least hope to get through the first hub world. Or at least through some of the parts of Summer Forest. Some parts you unfortunately can't get through in Summer Forest because you need some of the other abilities. Luckily, you only need just the ability to climb. In the second hub world, you only need the ability to head bash, but you only need those for particular areas of that game. So we're very, very lucky. Also, you are limited to abilities in spite of this. So these metal jars, you are urns. I'm sorry. The jars here you can flame breath. The urns you need to tackle. Also, yeah, just some refresher courses because you know it's second world. No, they haven't really took off your training wheels yet. In this world, the fodder for Spyro to get sparks is the penguins, which that kind of look like flickies from Sonic. Maybe they were inspired by Sonic. Cool. Also, that's the end of the world there. That is more of the amazing stuff out here in the hub world. There's just so much you can do. You can actually 100% complete Colossus when you get here. So I definitely would love for you guys to check that out. So we opened up the spring gate that was over there that will allow us to jump from area to area with ease. Mainly just the areas around the main monastery. Right now I'm just going around to collect some of these gems. These golden statues we will be back to investigate later. And I'm trying to make sure that, yeah, I need to some back up here. Yeah, thankfully with Spark in 1 and 2, you're able to use his ability. You hold down the left analog stick so you can know where stuff is and you can move around. I do believe there is a skill point for flaming all of the intro and outro flags in the game. So that is easily skill up there. Alright, yeah, so this is the spring. Well, it's not a spring anymore, but the original game was a spring. This one is just a little power up to allow you to do a little roll jump. Kind of funny is that it reminds me of Spin Dash to Sonic. It will always go back to Sonic. Alright, next up is the first orbit challenge. A demon!
Thank goodness you scared that
I'm sorry, an evil spirit.
Now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Yep, Spyro's doing some exorcism, y'all. It is a 4-star challenge. I mean, a 3-star challenge is actually not that really hard. Cause 2 of them are right here. So you're chastising the spirits. These guys did not look like this in the original game. They actually looked like Buddhist monks, which is what they were trying to, Tibetan monks, which was they were trying to go for in the original game. But hey, it is what it is. So all over the game, all over this world, we will see various, we'll find these statues and we need to chastise them in order to free their spirits. I believe there were a few here. Also, something that you're probably noticing about these statues is they're based off of the guys that are here. They're hockey players and they're big fans of hockey. Hockey apparently gives them a sense of peace, if you will. And yeah, these guys are really good at hockey. There is a challenge for the hockey games. Also to note, in the backgrounds of some of these areas, I mean in Colossus, I think a couple of the worlds as well, you will see that these monks have visited some of the dragon worlds. This is something exclusive to the Reignited trilogy. Misty Bog, Treetops, Beastmaker's Homeworld. Yeah, a lot of these areas in these pictures are actually from the other games that the monks have went and apparently traveled to a lot of these other worlds to basically study on history. I think Avalar and the Forgotten Realms, which takes place in Spyro 3, are somewhat connected because according to Spyro 3, because we're going to get into the lore of Spyro, Spyro 3 takes place after Spyro 2 because Hunter is actually there with Spyro in the Dragon Worlds. The thing is that the Forgotten Realms, and as Sheila tells Spyro, the Forgotten Realms lost a lot of their power because the dragons decided to leave, and a lot of the magic that's needed from the dragon eggs, unfortunately, was taken from the world, and they needed it to continue to do a lot of the stuff that they did in their realms. So, yeah.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I
I think you should torch that Yeti. He's...
Alright, time to take him to the Yeti. And then he takes himself out. Like, yeah. Like, he knocks himself out. Hilarious. But, yeah, we get the talisman for this world, which is a Buddhist monk. I mean, it's one of the monks. Yeah. And I believe there's also some more pictures here. Or probably just, no, just the same pictures. But, yeah, we're actually gonna go out here, because we can collect some more of the gems. Colossus is not supposed to be hard to complete. Like, I think the only hard thing is probably the gem challenge. I mean, the orb challenge. I keep saying gem challenge, just Crash. I got some Crash on my mind, but I'm just like its brother game, Crash and Spyro held a lot of things together. Because Insomniac and Naughty Dog pretty much worked hand in hand for a good period of time during both not only Crash and Spyro, but for Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter, which were more of their teenage years, if you wanted to call it, when it came to video games. I don't think I have all the gems, so I actually want to make sure I do. Yeah, I don't. They're this way. So, yeah, we just got a couple more things. I got 3 more monks to, oh, here goes one, to chastise, and then I think we're almost done. Hold on, I need to find the spring power up. Cause there's this one, there's one more, and I think it's on, no, it's up here. I gotta do some leaps to get to it. That's where it is. And then that's also where the last of the gems are. Gem counts, I don't think get anything higher until the super bonus world, with the highest max I believe is 6 in regular games. In the regular levels, I think it's 600. Which we will definitely be playing around with. And I believe I got a couple more gems, but
Well done.
bam, we did cleanse the evil spirits from the statues, and for our reward, we get a talisman. I mean, we get an orb. I was supposed to say talisman. Oh, here they go. And then I need to get that rocket. Rocket! Alright, and then I need to use this one as well. Okay. And then, yep, just get these here. The skill point for Colossus involves the get a shutout. Complete the hockey challenge without getting hit. That can really only be achieved, and a lot of guys also say this, is it's best to get that achievement when you've beaten the game fully. I got all the gems? All my gems. That way, Sarks? Okay. So yeah, it's best to just get it later on when you're ready to get it. Cause some of the games aren't ready. Some of these levels you're not going to have access to till you have access to it. Okay, where is it? Is it in here? Yeah, they're in here. Okay. Okay, so I think they're where the hockey game is. And I think those are the last of the gems that I need. Jump. Oh? Saying that I'm not in the right area, huh? Yeah, because there's 2 orbs here. One is to beat battle the goalie, and the other one is to actually battle the guy that's here. Okay, so Sparks, where are they? Over here? Okay. Are they back inside the temple? No, they're not back inside the temple. Okay, they're on the other side. Alright. Okay, this one? There's probably some gems that are like singles. Yeah, here it goes. Alright, all 400. Woo! Alright, time to go get the orbs. Time to play some hacky. Time to play some hacky. Alright, so one thing that that the monks here are known for is their hockey playing skills, and they want to test Spyros. So we have some hockey to play. I believe outside of the race courses, they're the only ones that do a time limit for you.
Spyro.
So yeah, he asked you, would you like to play a game against the goalkeeper?
You have 2 minutes,
2 minutes to score 5 soccer points. So there is the goalkeeper. Big upgrades from what he looked like in the original game. Basically this is cakewalk. If you know what you're doing. Yeah. Alright. And funny enough, they will have the amount of points you've collected right there. So basically, if you want to distract him, just, be on one end and shoot. And bam. I don't think we'll have any problems till his friend, the hockey player, gets into the game. So, yeah. Damn. I got at least 2 minutes to do this. Man, it's hacky. It's not my favorite sport. I don't have a favorite sport, gaming, which is a sport, but yeah, get enough points. I think you get 5, if I'm not mistaken. If you get 5 points in under 4 minutes. Or you got 2 minutes to get 5 points, and I don't think I'm even close. Yeah, so 3. Yeah, I basically make these next 2 count. Yeah. Okay, so I might get it. Come on. Alright, and Spyro puts it in his mouth, which is very gross. Come on, Spyro. Alright, so we got 1 more to get, and then we move on to... Yeah! Alright.
Well done. Have this.
Alright, brother, keep. Alright, now he'll offer us the second challenge.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one?
Yeah.
The first to score 5 goals wins.
So they actually changed this. This match was not, yeah, this match was actually different in, I think, the original. Or, no, it was different models. It was definitely different models. Oh, yeah, he'll do that too. In order to get this, skill, you need to, basically, you need the super flame, if anything. Yeah. So you need the super flame to get the skill point, which is to get a shutout. Get all 5 without being hit by the enemy. Because the super flame, which is honestly what I would say is the ultimate prize here. Ouch, is the best power up in the game. You can kill any enemy and even hitting bosses with the super flame. Hell yeah. The super flame got a bit of a makeover, and I don't like the makeover. Like, it's supposed to be a fireball, but in this game it's like a ring of flame with like a heart next to it. Or no, it's a ring of flame and it's got a sun in the middle of it, and it's very, very bad. Like, it's horrible. I hate it. It's so ugly. Oh, and I got this loser to deal with. He's gonna try to hit me. Yeah, see? That's why they tell you it's best to just get the skill point pre-game. I mean post-game, because post-game, that's super flame. And then I can just super flame his ass. Alright, so... trying to get, there we go. You. Thank you. Alright. You left it wide open. Alright. I'd be very shocked if I get like this on the first. If I get the skill point on the first go, I'm going to be very shocked. Because I've never gotten this skill point. I did! Oh my god, I got the skill point!
If you
Wow, I got it. Get a shutout. So basically get all 5 and not let him get 1. Awesome. And I think that completes the level, right? Yeah, I got all, yeah, 100%. We've completed our first level. We've completed Colossus. Alright, and we can now leave Colossus. Bye, Colossus. I love this level. And I love the music in this level. So the outro scene is, I believe, them trying to lift up the totem to see if they can to yeah. These things are hilarious. But yeah, that was it. That was Colossus. And just like I did in Glimmer, for some reason this causes slowdown. I guess we'll just roll and flame separately. Which I'm kinda shocked they didn't make it to where you can do both at the same time. But we have enough gems. We can actually go talk to Moneybags, and now we can get swim underwater.
Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Alright, so like he said, this is welcome to underwater. Welcome to the underwater. There is a glitch you can do that will allow you to glitch through here. Like, I forget what the glitch is. It's the water glitch. I know in certain levels it can help get certain things in certain skill points, but yeah, I don't know how to get the underwater glitch, or the swim in air glitch. That's what it is, the swim in air glitch. But yeah, they lock levels via underwater, and ironically enough, and I say this wholeheartedly, ironically enough, you can actually get past a lot of them if you do have the ability to do the swim in air glitch, which you can do in a few worlds as long as they have enough water. It has to involve Zoe saving you, and I think the last place that Zoe has to save you in is the water. And once that happens, if you die, you will go back to the water, but you will be able to swim in the air. Yeah, no lies. Ain't that something? Yeah, okay. So, let's go ahead, let's talk about this area. So, Summer Forest, first hub world. It's very cute, very unique. Is the artwork for Spyro 2 Japanese? Spyro did not look like how he looked in general. He was very kawaii desu. He was very, very big anime eyes, as they do. And that's another order. So I do believe we've collected all of the gems on this pathway. So let's make sure. It's a very small pathway, but it leads from where Glimmer is, where Colossus and Idle Spring is. Because we do have the ability to dive underwater, we can now go to Idle Springs and complete that level. Idle Springs, second hub world, did also get second stage, second world, did get a massive upgrade as well. The idols are holding actual food. They are holding marshmallows, shish kebabs, and more. The um the guys here are just reskinned monks. No, like legit, they're reskinned. And he's like, dude, like, I can't, right? Yeah, like, dummy, I don't think you should. No, she's not gonna come alive. Not bad. Not, haha. Anyway, yeah, so the idols are attacking. This is forming Bob.
Carven have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Yep. And you can actually see the food here. They have marshmallows, shish kebab, the works. And fun, like there's a lot of lore stuff behind these guys too. These guys in Idle Springs are based off of the Moai, in the Moai habitat. And why are random people trying to add me on Snapchat? Don't do that. I am not adding random people on Snapchat, and people get the block. So anyway, yeah. So the idols here are based off of the Moai statues that you see in Indonesia and some of the other various islands around Indonesia and cultures that are of the Pacific islands. For the most part, here in Idle Springs, we're just basically rescuing the people who are under the unfortunate control of the idol. The reason why you need the dive ability is because there's an orb challenge underwater, and you need to dive underwater. Actually, we're gonna activate this gym challenge because if we do such, it will allow us to basically kill two birds with one stone. Unfortunately, we will have to backtrack back through the level, but it'll be a lot easier because we don't have to come back. We'll have to come back here, but then we'll be able to, do a lot of stuff to get back to
and the giant
where
idol
we
heads
were.
won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us.
Yeah.
The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Right. So it's a 3-star challenge, but basically it's a get all these to light up. I believe Jack and Daxter take some hints to this as well, where there's like a mission, I believe, where oh god, I'm screwing this up. Basically, yeah, you just need to light these up. And I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it. Now,
And he does those racist things like, yeah, I believe you did it for a dragon. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm trying to save your people from being enslaved by giant tiki idols. You should be very happy. But, yeah, the only other challenge, I think, the second challenge for this orb is actually more inside of the island, which, luckily enough, we will be exploring, so we'll be able to get a lot of additional things.
this idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you...
He doesn't like red fish. So, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Yeah, as you can see, he does not like red fish. He loves yellow and blue fish. They both still count as, one fish, so... I believe in the older games you were able to see what fish were coming by simply looking at the water and seeing what cycle they were on. Yeah, I'm trying to aim this shit too. So, red, blue, yellow, blue. Damn. Okay, Spyro. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Don't hit any red fish in his mouth.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your
final challenge. So yeah, the color stones are actually way deep into the stage, so we're gonna be fine. Where's my map? Hold on, I wanna see if I can get my map. Also, just like Spyro 3 and later games, you're able to warp to other worlds as long as you have entered them. Options. We're gonna turn the minimap on. We're gonna turn the subtitles off. Just, you guys don't need to see the subtitles. We know how to read. Anyway, yeah, that is the minimap. This is something in Spyro 2. Spyro 3 had it. I don't know if Spyro 1 had a minimap. Because God, it's been years since I've had to, play Spyro 1. Actually, it's been a while since I seen FMG 1993's Let's Play of Spyro. So I don't know if Spyro 1 had a minimap. I know 2 and 3 did. So, and he played the PAL version, so he was playing basically the hard mode.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Yeah, also, hi Zoe. Yeah, Zoe's here to tell you how not to fuck up in the game at times. And like I said, I think a little earlier, but I'll restate it. Any enemies with metal, you want to charge them. Any enemies that don't have metal, you can flame it. There are also enemies later on in the game where you will need a super power-up to defeat them, like the super charge, which is in this game. There's also the super flame, and then there is the super there's also one that is a combination, but we don't get that to the final level and the final the final world in the game, in terms of just regular completion, and that is Metropolis, which you don't technically have to beat if you're doing all the orbs like I am, but you do need it because it has orbs, 2 orbs. Now, a lot of people were actually questioning what would the talisman be for the other worlds that did not get a talisman, or were just regular worlds. Insomniac said they did not have time because they were crunched for time, and they ended up saying, okay, well,
To aim the camera left or right.
Okay, they aim the camera left or right. You can move that. For right now, I can go and do the orchard. That's right. I can go finish the last of the orchard. Oh, okay, game. I can go and finish the ore challenge, which is actually right over there. If I wanted to. I don't think there's any enemies. I mean, Jim? No, there's no Jim. Okay. But yeah, I can talk to him and which I am gonna at least collect the talisman. So I'm gonna talk to Matt.
Pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this
talisman. Yep, which is an idol head. There's all the idols that they quote worship. So, alright. We have a way to the hub back home to the hub world, to Summer Forest. But we're not finishing with this world yet. No, we still do a lot of the other stuff. Because I've clicked away to get rid of some of the enemies, we're basically just going to clone blue thing. Anyway, yeah, we're basically going to wrap up Idle Springs, and that means we'll basically be done with at least one half.
If you jump on these stones,
Oh yeah, let's do this. You jump in the right stones to match the previous stone, and you will complete the challenge. So that is a blue star. We have a star here. Because of it being star shaped, we can press the star shape. Oh no, I'm wrong. Oh, okay.
let's start over.
So what is the similarity between this and? Oh, I think it's color. It's going to be green now. Nope. Oh, okay. So, and that was blue. We're hitting. Oh, octagon. Okay. And then that octagon was orange, which relates to this one, which was the orange moon. Then the orange moon, it had a moon, and so does this triangle. And this triangle is the same as this triangle here. Which, bam, unlock.
Nice job, Spyro.
There,
You're pretty smart for a dragon.
Yeah, fuck you
All
too,
I have
bud.
to give you is this
shit.
shiny.
So for Bud, in opening up his chest, we get the orb. And that is one of 2 orbs, I believe, in this level. The last one is with the women of the women who are being held captured by a totem. And then we can just get the rest of the gems. So the girls are actually at the end, near the end of the level. We unfortunately have to do a whole big roundabout to get to the end of the level. Actually, while I'm going to the end of the level, I can grab butterflies and do 5 seconds for HP. So, yeah. Speaking of Sparks, so let me talk about Sparks the Dragon. Sparks didn't get a VA, voice actor. I don't know if you know what VA is. Till Spyro the Legend, what is it? I think the Legend of Spyro series, which was also like a trilogy. And fun fact, David Spade was Spyro. Yeah, David Spade and Wayne Brady. I guess because David Spade didn't want to continue to play Sparks, they ended up getting Wayne Brady to play as Sparks for the Legend of the Spyro series. I mean, that was a weird trip to know exactly who was there. I heard, who was it? Maurice Marlachie was also part of this one. I know I lied. Yeah, let's try it. Let's jump, ain't it? What is wrong with this damn controller? I know it did. I'm jumping, right? Press in the hole. Does it press A and then triangle? Look, the triangle is out of it. Oh, it's press A and press it again at the top of the jump. Oh. No, I'm holding it. I don't understand what the hell is going on. Oh, my controller right now be acting funny. Oh, it's good. Oh, I don't know, stay. Option. Control. Controller speed. Here. So why is it not working? My controller is weird. By the way, this is my controller. I'm using Xbox controller. I'm not using a Steam controller. Yeah, where is my controller? Cause I'm not able to jump that. Yeah, my controller is not doing what it's supposed to do. Vibration? Invert controller. Use mouse for flying off. Okay. Move set. Okay. No. Yes, it's not. Did I save it? No. Yeah, Yeah, it won't let me fly. That's weird. Oh, not my controller. That's a baby. This is $70 controller. I know I spent good money on this motherfucker to last. It's only been over a year since I've had it. I don't know what's going on. And it's not saying easy charge. Using mouse for flying? No, because I don't need the mouse to fly. Inverted mouse flying? No. Turn it off. Jump to glide. Jump. Yeah, press A twice. And press A 3 times. Yeah, why am I not? No, B is my X. I mean, yeah, something must be up with my controller because my A button was just working fine a level ago, and now it's not working. So I don't know what's going on with this damn controller, but I need it so I can go get the rest of the damn gems, and I have another level to do. Hold on, why don't we do this? So I'm gonna go ahead. We got to get the talisman. I think we have the talisman, so we can go. Yeah, we have the talisman. So why don't we go ahead and we leave, and then we'll come back to Idle Springs because I could have sworn I was fun. And that was the cutscene. I'll play that later when we come back. Cause I think at this point I'm getting a little sleepy anyway. But a good hour and a half, and look, we're basically through 3 levels. We 100% Colossus. Definitely 100% Idle Springs. Yeah, it's not letting me glide. That's so weird. Why is it not letting me glide? Is it my controller? Something controller? Oh. Yeah, it's not letting me glide. I'm double pressing A. I don't know. I can dive underwater. And still run. I don't know. Should I turn my controller off and on? Oh yeah, I don't think my controller does that. Yeah, this is so weird. I've never had my controller do that. That's so weird. Also, these are some idle animations for Spyro. Spyro's model acting in this game is really fucking amazing. It is, I believe, it is not, thank God it is not based on that bullshit that they want to call Skylanders. Which I did hear the Skylander stuff, it gets better, but, like initially it was supposed to be Spyro in the Skylander, Spyro just became, the typical Skylander, so it wasn't really much of an impress. There's also a Crash Bandicoot play, hold on, I'm showing you. Where's Zoe? Here's Zoe on this one. Here she is. I think you gotta walk past Zoe.
Sparks, the dragon.
Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna quit the game, and then I'm gonna come back in and see what's going on. Cause I don't understand why my A button is not working. I really can't tell you. There it goes. Why is it? Man, game hacking is very simple. But yeah, there it goes. I can fly again. So we'll go back to Glimmer. We'll go back to Idle Springs and collect the last the last of the orbs. Fun fact, in the original game, if you stood next to a hub, to a portal from the hub world, you were able to see how many orbs you collected, or how many you need to finish collecting. There you go. I wasn't cursed by one of the idols. I also think that if I haven't pointed it out, that yeah, these guys are based off of the I think that the design of the guys here are based off of the design for the monks, or the monks in Spyro, in Colossus. For sure, you do get to see those guys, ouch, later on. So, was it a glitch? And that's why I couldn't fly? Maybe it was just a glitch. Ow. Hold on, I'm trying to kill him. There we go. Alright, keep dealing with these things. And also, yeah, if you blame a little creature, it will become a butterfly. That butterfly will turn to spark. I don't know what the resemblance is, or what the resemblance. I don't know 100% what the correlation between dragonflies and butterflies are, but yeah, sparks eat butterflies. I don't know if dragonflies eat butterflies, but Sparks is the only one I know that doesn't. Which is so odd. Okay, I think I think that was all the enemies we needed, because now the power up that we need is going to completely change. So yeah, these are the guys. And he's going to give us a talisman again, for talking to him. And I believe he's the only one here that wears glasses. All the other builders do not use it. Alright, so let's fly over here, hover. Yeah, we can get these gems. And fly over here, hover. The only other one that's left in terms of gems is to get the gems that are part of the final side quest. What am I talking about? There's a rocket somewhere. If I use the rocket, I can break a container in the earlier part of the level that will have access to a couple of things for it. And I think it is over here. Like I said, I don't know what the shenanigans of other worlds were before Spyro got in them, but Spyro is going to do his best to figure it out and save the day. Alright, let's finish this. Fly over here. Yeah, there's a lot of leaps of faith. Luckily there isn't any dramatic, like, what was it? Yeah, there isn't anything stupid or dramatic about... Okay, yeah, so that got there. The skill point for Idle Spring is get your ass on top of that. No, I'm dead serious. That is the final, that is the skill point. I have honestly never gotten skill points for Idle Spring. Which is to land on top of the idle pad. Oh, come on. Again. Alright. Is there no more here in the water? Come out the realistic fish hair. Anyway, we're gonna come out of here because I need to get those gems. I have to fight. I'm gonna go all the way back to the final one. Oh, luckily I don't have to go that far. And yes, 9 on the top, 9 on the beach top. And there's 7 on the beach. Alright. God, that is so fucking hard. Excuse me, did you know they made a second one? If you guys who don't know, the thing I just hung stepping on the beat. One wing Bob. One wing Bob stepping on the bed. And that is basically they took SpongeBob's Stepping on the Beat song and gave it some flavor by basically making it Sephiroth themed. Yeah. Sephi Spot. Is it Sephi Bob or Bobaroff? Or yeah, Bobaroff? Yeah, very hilarious thing. Alright. Spyro here. I need my dad. I don't know my friend. Okay. I don't really know. But hold on. I'm going to figure out just a few seconds. I am stepping on the beat. Stepping on the beat. Alright, there you go. And the only couple of gems left to collect are the ones where the ladies are of Idle Springs. Yeah, the ladies got the ladies were going to perform a dance ritual to help get rid of the cursed idol. The cursed idol fell in love with one of the women. And is this one? Must be in the waterfall. Yes, definitely in the waterfall. Damn, you got one. Check my phone. What is this random ass person? I don't know you. No, maybe. Why? I ain't went around you, but I don't know you. Like, that's off, bitch. Alright. Alright, let's turn back around and let's go get the, I guess there's some gems in the water? That's so. Alright, start speed play. Okay, he's pointing behind me, which I think they're probably on ledges. I'm gonna make sure. He was coming over here. Yeah, here's something over here. No, we're done with that. Alright, I got a little distracted. I'm trying to, finish this game. Alright, the ladies are in trouble. Star needs to go help save them. So I believe the last of the crystals. I know gems are crystals. The last of the gems should be over here next to this douchebag idol. Yeah, they are. There they go. And then we gotta talk to the teacher, the head there. I believe she will tell you what's going on. Okay. So let's talk to Madame Dancer.
It's fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
Oh. Alright, 3-star, but yeah, we got the supercharged power-up. Oh, baby. The supercharged power, the flash gem. No, peace. There we go, last. So supercharge. Basically, charge. Oh. There we go. And the girls will surround the idol and cause a rainstorm. And then thunderbolt his ass.
Look at that. The hula girls ring dance
Oh,
blew
they
up that
are
idol like a Roman candle.
Oh.
Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you
Get to places. Well, she's not wrong. Your orb is get to many places. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all of Idle Springs. We have completed Idle Springs as a whole. 100%. That's 2 out of 3 levels to start off. I would say Spring Yard Zone. To start off Summer Forest. So let's go ahead. Where's this cutscene? As we do. And yeah, just like they said, they took the idols, took their food and was trying to, you know, let them have it. And then me. They just want to hang out. So yeah, why not? Alright, and now we return to the Summer Forest. Alright. So while we're here in Summer Forest, I can show you guys exactly what's left in Summer Forest. There is only one level we can't complete because we actually, just like Glimmer, we need the climb ability, which we won't get till Autumn Plains. So here, that's left in Summer Forest. If we go up these stairs and collect these gems, there's a couple of rooms that will have switches like this. You can flame or charge them and it will go open one door to let you go into another. Here, I believe is,
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting those orbs too.
Yeah, thanks, Zoe. So they will hit you, but we'll have access to...
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall.
But you need to learn how to climb first. Yes, exactly. We have Hurricane. There is Sunny Beach, and then there is, I think, one more level. I think that's Aquarium Tower. That are basically main platforming objective levels for the Summer Forest. The other world is the Ocean Seaway. But we won't have access to the Ocean Seaway till later on because we unfortunately just don't have access to it. I think we have to collect a certain amount of orbs. I don't know if we collected a certain amount of orbs because it doesn't tell us like later worlds.
Nice work, Spyro! The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway.
But if you're fast enough, you'll get the treasure, which is another orb. So I think it's 2 orbs actually. There's the challenge for the raceway itself, and then there is Hunter's Challenge. Hunter's Challenge is actually started here in Spyro 2, so congrats to you guys for it. Also, we're going to do some stats here. Okay, we're gonna do stats. We gotta talk to Moneybags because Moneybags will remove this wall.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall
So
here?
just for, I think, what was it? 400 gems. Which don't worry, we get back. We get Aquarium Towers. This is another world here that we can play around with. I forgot you can burn the grass, you know? But yeah, this is all of the rest of the worlds we have that we're not doing these worlds till later. Once we get all the talisman in this world, we'll be able to fight one of the bosses, which is one of Rito's lackeys. Till then, you guys, it is time for me to sign off, because I am tired. I'm so tired, but I at least made it.
Hi, Spyro. This talisman door will only open if you have all 6 Summer Forest talismans.
And we can enter the dungeon of the castle to confront Rito. Unfortunately, we don't have all of them, because I still need the one from the other world, which is Hurricane, Sunny Beach, Aquarium Towers, which will give me the other 3. So where's Zoe so I can save? Thanks, Zoe. Alright, and we can actually quit game. So, yes. Alright, so, with that said and done, and I want to just say thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks everyone who is here in the chat for coming, and thanks to both Nightbot and ServyBot for keeping this very clean. So tomorrow, about 3 a.m. No, 3 p.m. I say 3 a.m. 3 p.m. I will be back to continue my journey through Avila with Spyro 2. Rip those rage. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I think I am streaming. Am I streaming tomorrow? Oh, that's right. The damn it, the event is on tomorrow. The Supersonic stream is happening tomorrow. I'm not a part of it, but I am a fan of Some Call Me Johnny and been on the radio, and that is their charity event. Once a year around late fall, early winter, the first weekend of November. Some Call Me Johnny hosts on his YouTube channel and his Twitch channel the Extra Life event that he does with his friend Ben on the radio. I'm shamelessly promoting this, but I don't have a way to link it. Check out my Twitter. I will be linking it there. Extra Life is an organization that helps kids around the United States and provides ways of helping them. And I know definitely through COVID, these children need help. Especially, it's the children of yeah, there we go. Children's Hospital. That's the organization that Extra Life helps with. And Extra Life has a lot of YouTubers help them out. They do 24-hour streams or they do weekend streams, and they raise money, and they donate that money to Extra Life. So if you guys have any spare change, anything helps. Definitely check out Some Call Me Johnny's Twitch page and Twitter, so you guys can help. Let's see, look at me helping out. Even though I'm batshit broke. But definitely do help them. Any little amount counts, and I'm sure they would all love it. So, is there anyone we can raid that's on right now? Let's see who's on. Acnes, Serga, Danny Enigma. He's doing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories runs. There is Crossing Channel in Ouija the God, who's playing Persona 5 Royal. Any small YouTubers that are on? Laney Hero, Ray Chester, Space Hamster, Final Fantasy. Oh, is this for Endwalker? Yeah, this is for Endwalker. Damn, I'm not rating them. So why don't we go ahead and we can raid not Danny anymore. We're gonna raid Crossing Channel. Hold on, I wanna go to video producer. I'm going to go to stream manager. Yeah, we'll just raid Crossing Channel. Crossing Channel is an Animal Crossing channel, and those guys are awesome. I don't know what our raid hashtag is gonna be, but yeah, we're gonna raid. My little channel's gonna raid this little channel. So thanks everybody. I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Check out my Twitter and stuff. I will leave that in the links below. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you awesome people later. HJ signing out. Take care.